From translation, NKJV New King James Version. This 269th day of the year. Today we are reading passages Nahum 1-3. Nahum chapter 1, verses 1-15. The burden of Nineveh. The book of the vision of Nahum of Elkosh. God is jealous, and the Lord avenges his people. He is zealous for his Lord, and he will not tolerate any transgression from his holy people. The Lord is slow to anger and great in power, and will not leave the wicked unpunished. The Lord has his way in the whirlwind and in the storm, and the clouds are the dust of his feet. He rebukes the sea and makes it dry, and dries up all the rivers. Bashan and Carmel wither, and the flower of Lebanon wilts. The mountains quake before him, and the hills melt. The earth is laid waste at his presence, the world and all who dwell in it. Who can stand before his indignation, and who can endure the fierceness of his anger? His fury is poured out like fire, and the rocks are broken by him. The Lord is good, a stronghold in the day of trouble, and he knows those who take refuge in him. But with an overflowing flood, he will make an utter end of the place, and darkness will pursue his enemies. Whatever they plot against the Lord he will bring to an end. Trouble will not come a second time. They are like tangled thorns, like drunkards of their own wine. They are consumed like dry stubble. One who plots evil against you has come up before the Lord. Thus says the Lord, though they are strong and numerous, they will be cut off and will disappear. Though I have afflicted you, I will afflict you no more. For now I will break his yoke from your neck and tear off your bonds. The Lord has given a command concerning you. You shall no longer have a posterity bearing your name. I will cut off the idols and the images from the house of your gods. I will prepare your grave, for you are vile. Behold on the mountains the feet of him who brings good news, who publishes peace. Keep your feasts, O Judah. Pay your vows, for the nefarious ones will no longer come through you. He is utterly cut off. Nahum chapter 2, verses 1-13. He who scatters has come up against you. Man the ramparts, watch the road, prepare your back, for he is restoring the majesty of Jacob. Though they are strong and many, yet they will be cut off and pass away. Though I have afflicted you, yet I will restore you. The shield of his warriors is red, his army is clothed in scarlet. The chariots will be covered with flash-like fiery steel when he is prepared. The cypresses will be shaken like reeds. The chariots will rage in the streets. They will rush about in the broad places. They will look like torches. They will run like lightning. He will recall his nobles. They will stumble as they go. They will hasten to her walls, and the defense will be prepared. The gates of the rivers will be opened, and the palace will be dissolved. It is decreed. She will be led away captive, she will be carried off, and her maidservants will lead her as with the voice of doves, beating their breasts. Though Nineveh was like a pool full of water, now they are fleeing away. Halt, halt, they cry. But none turns back. Plunder the silver, plunder the gold. There is no end to the treasure and wealth of all precious things. She is empty, desolate, and void. The hearts melt and the knees knock. All the loins are troubled. All the faces have turned pale. Where is the den of lions, and the feeding place of the young lions, where the lion, the lioness, and the lion's cub roamed, and no one made them afraid? The lion tore in pieces enough for his cubs, and strangled for his lionesses. He filled his lairs with prey, and his dens with torn flesh. Behold, I am against you, declares the Lord. I will burn up your chariots in smoke, and the sword will devour your young lions. I will make your land desolate, it will be heard from your cities. Nahum chapter 3, verses 1-19. Woe to the bloody city! She is completely full of lies and robbery. The prey does not depart. The sound of a whip and the rumbling of wheels, of galloping horses and jouncing chariots. Horsemen charging, swords flashing, and spears gleaming. A multitude of victims, a heavy prey. No end to the corpses, no end to the dead. All because of the countless harlotries of the harlot, the mistress of seductions, who sold nations through her harlotries and families through her witchcraft. Behold, I am against you, declares the Lord. I will lift up your skirts over your face, and show your nakedness to the nations. I will throw abominations at you and make you vile, and I will set you up as a spectacle. Then all who see you will shudder from you and say, Nineveh is devastated. Who will sympathize with her? Where can I find anyone to comfort her? Are you better than Thebes that sat by the river, that had water around her? Whose rampart was the sea and water her wall? Egypt was her strength, and that very great. So Put and Libya were among her mighty men, yet she departed. She also went into captivity. Her infants were dashed in pieces at the head of every street. Lots were cast for her mighty men, and all her large men were put in chains. You also will be intoxicated. You will be hidden. You also will seek refuge from the enemy. All your strongholds are like fig trees with early figs. If they are shaken, they fall right into the mouth of the eater. Behold, your people are like women in your midst. The gates of your land are set wide open against your enemies. Fire has consumed your bars. Draw the water for the siege, fortify your defenses, work the clay, strengthen the bricks. Their fire will consume you, the sword will cut you down, it will eat you up like the locust. Multiply yourself like the locust. Multiply yourself like the swarm of locusts. You have multiplied your merchants more than the stars of the heavens. The locust spreads its wings and flies away. Your guardsmen are like locusts, and your scribes like a swarm of locusts that settle on the walls on a cold day. When the sun rises they flee, and the place is not known where they are. Your shepherds are asleep, O king of Assyria. Your nobles slumber, your people are scattered on the mountains, and there is no one to gather them. There is no healing for your wound, your injury is grievous. All who hear the news about you will clap their hands over you. For who has not experienced your repeated evil?